So, everybody, we're talking about the president's reaction to Donnie Tanahan's becoming president. And here's what here's what our current president had to say. And this is what he had to say. I'll just play a little bit of it.
People here in the United States and all around the world. Now, everybody is sad when their side loses an election. But the day after, we have to remember that we're actually all on one team. This is an intramural scrimmage. We're not Democrats first. We're not Republicans.
Okay, I'm going to stop it. This is just garbage. I mean, whatever. I know he's got to come out and calm people and what have you. But, you know, there was a guy who just ran around calling you not a citizen, race baiting you for 8 years. He's threatened Muslims. He's told people to get punched out at his own thing. He's threatened everybody with physical violence. He's normalizing sexual predators. This is a tough time. So don't act like it's just any other goddamn election. Because it's not just any other goddamn election. Something just fucking happened that is scaring the shit out of people.
And please don't use sports metaphors.
Oh, this is an intramural. What do you? Hey, again, pay no attention. I don't know. You know, whatever. I understand he's got to do things to calm the country down. But here's what I think you should do. It's what Bernie Sanders said. And here's what Bernie Sanders said. He said, to the degree that Mr. Trump is serious about pursuing policies that improve the lives of working families in this country, I and other progressives are prepared to work with him. Okay, that's a pretty good message. To the degree that he pursues racist, sexist, xenophobic, and anti-environment policies, we will vigorously oppose him. That's all you got to say.
Yeah.
That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. Hey, if he's going to do things that help the country, we're on board. If he's going to bring that crap into the White House, we're going to oppose him as hard as we can. That's what Barack Obama should have said to people. And people will be like, oh, thank God we're going to have the president on our side. Instead of the president pretending like he doesn't understand what the fuck is going on, which is what he's doing. Jim, I don't know. Am I misreading his speech? Was he not? I understand he's trying to not excite people and make sure, because there was people out in the streets last night and what have. But this was before that. He said all this stuff. And then people went out in the streets. Why? Because I don't think Barack Obama spoke to anything. What do you think, Jim?
I think he's being more,
both sides do it.
Obama the doormat again.
Yeah, Obama the doormat.
And it's not working here because that's not reassuring. What Bernie just said is reassuring.
That's reassuring.
Yeah.
That's reassuring. Hey, we're not going to roll over for this guy. Just because he won doesn't mean we're not going away. And when Barack Obama was like, hey, come on, folks, it's okay. It's all pretend. Remember all that shit I said last week? Remember all the stuff Hillary Clinton said? Remember how we scared everybody about nuclear war and him being with the Russians and him the end of everything? That the only thing standing between you and the end of the fucking world was Hillary Clinton? Remember how we said all that? Forget it.
And comparing it to intramural sports is it's like comparing it to both sides are playing with the same instruments and the same motivations for fair play. No, that's bullshit. One side wants to annihilate the other side, basically.
Exactly. One wants to throw the other side in prison.
And never have to play again. You know?
Yes. So, again, Bernie Sanders nails it. Barack Obama's a mealy-mouthed fucking doormat. Exactly. Now go push the TPP, Barack. Now go try to push it in your lame duck. And then scratch your head. Why corporate Democrats keep getting their fucking ass handed to them. Die. You just got your ass handed. Your legacy is wiped out because you handed the presidency over to a fucking racist. Wiped out. You. Because you're such a goddamn corporatist. Because you didn't do a fucking thing when you had the House and the Senate. You had both. And instead of fucking going over to Ben Nelson and saying, look, I need your vote. I'm your president. I need your vote. Lyndon Johnson got Southern Democrats to vote for the Civil Rights Bill, and they knew that was the end of their political career. And Lyndon Johnson said, I'm your president. I need your vote. I'm going to need it. And I know what this means, but you're doing the right thing and you're on the right side of history. And those people voted for the Civil Rights Act, and the Democrats been wiped out in the South ever since, and those motherfuckers did it anyway. They did the right thing. You know who didn't? Barack Obama. He didn't go to Ben Nelson. He didn't make him pass the public option. He didn't even offer a single payer. Whatever you guys will let me have, whatever the corporations will let me have, that's what we're going to give the people. And right now, people's Obamacare premiums are going up 24% across the board this year. You wonder why people didn't get off their ass to vote for more corporatism bullshit, especially when Hillary Clinton stands on her tippy toes and screams at the top of her lungs that universal health care will never happen. And so anyway, go ahead, Jim.
And that myth, that line that they always slap back at you. Well, you're unicorn dust.
You're just fairy dust. Guess who was? It was the Hillary Clinton supporters, because she'll never be fucking elected. She's the worst politician in 100 years.
You just want perfection and purity. That's impossible. No, I don't want perfection and purity. I want somebody who will fight for it, though.
Yes.
Because when you fight for it, then you tend to get better things.
Yes. Start from your position and then negotiate.
Yeah.
You know, there's a quote, and I forget who said this. They said, I don't fight fascists because I think I'm going to win. I fight fascists because they're fascists. And that's what Bernie Sanders is saying. To that degree he pursues these policies, we are vigorously oppose him. Barack Obama didn't have any of that. I understand. Again, I know what people are going to say in the comments. He can't say that because, no. He could have said a lot of different shit. And again, he walks away and everyone just I felt empty after his speech. Like just emptiness and this election, you refer to it as, you diminish it as an intramural game. And somehow we're all supposed to, I guess we'll all feel better. I don't know. I'm sorry. Again, I know people are going to get on me about this, but there's just no end to this. And now he's going to go push the TPP. Did he scream about how we don't have a Supreme Court justice? Did he scream about how now they're going to have to govern? I'm just anyway. There it is. Again, Bernie's getting it done. In 2 years, we got to get rid of these corporate Democrats. We have Bernie Sanders, Tulsi Gabbard, we have Elizabeth Warren, and we start real progressives. We had some progressive wins in the House and the Senate. We did. We had some progressive wins in the House and Senate. We did. And that's this year, when Hillary Clinton got 6 million fewer votes than Barack Obama did in 2012. 6 million fewer. 6 million fewer fucking people showed up to vote for Hillary Clinton than showed up for Barack Obama. And people are saying that she lost because of racism. We elected Barack Obama twice. A lot of those people who voted for Barack didn't vote for Hillary Clinton. It's not fucking racism. You goddamn assholes. It's not just like Brexit. It's right. It's such an easy way to dismiss all of this. Just sexism and racism, stick head in the sand, repeat. Repeat. Stupid assholes. The same assholes we told that Hillary was a loser last year are saying stupid shit again now. The same stupid fucking idiots. It's mind-blowing to me. Is it mind-blowing to you, Jim, to see those people saying that stuff?
I kind of expect it.
I guess we should expect it. Rachel Maddow tweeting out Jill Stein was her fault. Literally.
Yeah.
Hank, anything?
No. I mean, this speaks to what he's going to be like after he leaves office.
Barack Obama?
I have a lot of...
He'll be mealy-mouthed after he leaves office. Yeah. I'm not supposed to get involved.
Of anybody in the world who has more potential positive benefit to fixing money in politics it's a guy like him with a long life ahead of him and his personal characteristics, but he's going to be he's going to be the same quiet, sleepy guy that talked about the Dakota thing. Trump is, the folks put him in office, and he's going to, shoot some nukes at Europe. That's the way he promised.
The American people voted him in, so I think we give him a chance. I think we have to give him his due. I think we give him his chance, and so we let him do his dick.
It's badminton, and both sides have a racket.
Both sides have a racket, and we hit the badminton. We hit the shuttlecock.
The shuttlecock over the fence. The net, I mean.
So it's time to get rid of these. Barack Obama, the reason why Trump is president, a big reason, is because 8 years of you helped people zero as far as income inequality. Zero. By the way, you're a Peace Prize winner. We're bombing 7 different countries. We're bombing Afghanistan for 15 years straight. 5 more years, we get a gold watch, Jim. We're bombing Yemen now at the behest of Saudi Arabia. We're helping with genocide of the Houthis in frickin' Yemen. income inequality is greater. This is like medieval times as far as income inequality in the United States. It's worse now than during the Gilded Age. And you remember what happened? Teddy Roosevelt came along and broke up all the monopolies. So we need somebody to break up all the media companies, break up all the fossil fuel companies. We need somebody to break up all the telecommunication companies. We need somebody to break up all the banks. That's what we need. We need real revolution, because in 2009, when Barack Obama became president, it was a turning point in America. And as the book Listen Liberal says, as Thomas Frank says, we came to a turning point in America in 2009, and America failed to turn. Barack Obama literally went to Wall Street and says, I'm going to protect you. I'm the one standing between you and the mobs with the pitchforks. And he did protect them. And he never did a jobs bailout. And he let the cops crack the heads of peaceful protesters on Occupy Wall Street. And how did they respond to Occupy Wall Street? With a jobs program? No. He let them take the union away from teachers in Wisconsin, and they cut unemployment benefits. This is the result. This is the result.
And Hillary Clinton calling the nurses union a fringe group.
The nurses union, a fringe group.
Good work.
This is the death. Hillary was just exposed the rot inside the left. Barack Obama covered it up with his pretty face and his likable personality. He covered it up. You didn't see the rot inside. He's pushing the TPP. I still kind of like him, even though he's fucking me as hard as he possibly can. I still kind of like him. So now that's gone. Now that the pretty face on the rot inside the Democratic Party is gone, and all you see is the fucking rot.